basically uma wedwa if ugqoka impahla zikalebu uba recognize la ukhona because it's something ozothola ukuthi it's not everywhere.
Hey.
Hey.
Ake re a di bona ke a bona le ba bang se ba di apara ba bang ba batla ba etsetse
azange ngayithanda mina i-tradition so he made me fall in love ne-tradition.
Igama nguLebogang Gamakhale, known as LPM, na 23 years old, and fashion design. I grew up, born and bred, Kotopsenville.
Lebogang na le active le Munyane e le motho ratang sport ko sekolong na matha athletics, long distance runner, adlala polo.
Ne ke le a star athlete, so automatically look high ne ba shebile rai motho a gola is probably going to be a big soccer player or o tla ipona maybe a matha.
Na I thought gore mthomong o tlo latella one ya tsona
ne ba sa sheba gore o tla ipona a le diaparong roka ebile so go gola go ka ne ke le active haholo ke le captain wa soccer team ya ka bone ke le I was very active.
And then ile motho ratang skolo a khotetse.
Primary school I was deputy head boy. In high school I was in RCL, so I was very book orientated, but I wasn't a social butterfly.
Yeah, yena ke ngwana o reserved, but ba bangata ba nagana a rate batho. Kanti is a deep thinker. Unka life very serious at his age. A tshwane le bana ba bangata ba age high.
It's actually a funny story taba ya ka gore ke kene diaparong. 2010 Niki liko matric and my matric dance was coming up and I definitely knew gore ke ka se shopong.
Nna ke batla mo rekela suit, a ready made one kwa. Ahana.
At the time I remember it was this suit I saw in a Kanye West music video. So obviously I never get to shopong and there was this guy up there and I used to dress really oddly and I only came to find out, oh, he's a fashion designer. So where else should I go? Elore, I want something tailor-made for me. I know a fashion designer who looks really cool, who looks interesting. Last thing you want is to go to a fashion designer that looks dull or without character.
Nebu is fair naye because actually I met him through another friend who's Kumbuzo. Begafuna a suit for his matric dance. I actually made him a suit yakhe matric dance.
It's about katawe roka, hey. I don't know, ke batla go fihla late. Ko matric dance. Ko rage kena everybody a shebella ba.
Ene le ntle haholo ene a re ke yona hantle mo feeling this passion haholo because it's been e rukilwe ke motho wa monna.
I was best dressed at my matric dance.
A khutla re bontsha dinepa right, it was super. Ara ne ba le right hampi ko. Le yana ke one ya ba o mahlana le mo bona the way ne ba mo roketse sutu ka teng ba.
My first design.
Hey.
Hey,
Bunda, are you aware? You know, never maybe wardrobe malfunction. Hey, your nipples are out.
Ake re a di bona ke a bona le ba bang se ba di apara ba bang ba batla ba etsetse ke re o tshore ai mo youthing yena it's an in thing yana mo kentse ntho yana e nngwe e different.
Elori at the time, I sewing pattern, but yeah, I took a vest that I had, guy tracer, and then that's how it all came about.
Inkululeko kahle kahle impahla zalebu ngoba uLebu izinto azicabangayo nezinto azenzayo izinto uzothola ukuthi zikhona zihlile emqondweni yabantu or abantu bafuna ukuzigcoka lezi zinto azenzayo kodwa bayasaba.
And then getting these remarks for what? Even like people around me, people at home, people like my friends, okay, So are you really serious with this fashion thing? And king it's like yona re tseba vest mara eso.
so mo ke boneng gore o creative impela ke ke bona every day o tla batho mo gating ba mo heletsa lebu ga ba tla ba tlola tantho tsa bona tsa ba roketseng tsona so itsa ke di sheba ke re these are nice things ba tla batho mona ke mo yeletseng gore motho na yanong wa roka full time yanong and o etsa dintho tse ntle
abantu basijabulele impahla zikalebu basijabulela ngoba esikhathini esiningi yinto ozothola ukuthi ayigcwalanga awuyitholi kuphi nakuphi noma kanjani.
I've always never felt the need to explain my work. I feel msebenzi waka should be able for it. It's either you like it or you don't. Not even in a uptight way, but it's, you know, if something speaks to your eye, or if something like really connects with you, you understand it. As long as it connects with a certain person, it has served its purpose, you know.
Basically uma wedwa if ugqoka impahla zikalebu you uba recognize la ukhona because it's something ozothola ukuthi it's not everywhere.
The name of my fashion brand, Makeo. I decided to play with words. Instead of Makale, you broke it down, and instead of the K, Kenya C, and then it's like Makeo, and have a classy touch and a classy feel to it, you know.
ngwana etsa so ya thabisa bona ngwana khotetse especially ka ntwe ntle ya thabisa ntwe bana ba ya nong wa bona gore influence e negative e ngata everywhere.
McGill started getting attention from Batu around 2013. I got this fabric, which I really fell in love with the first time I saw it. Nailing the print thing, and it was 100% cotton. I started doing every garment with that fabric. So, Haneketsamaruk, I use that fabric. Haneketsari hempe, I incorporated that fabric. And then people started noticing this fabric. So that trademark in the print was what actually introduced McGill to the market, and my first 3-2 range for at Back to the City a few years ago, and that's when it got blast, it got attention, and haven't looked back ever since. Workshop yaka imo Soweto, Kotopsonville, extension 4. That's where I basically make all the garments Zamekale.
Fashion design the passion yakhe of which iyenza a big part of izinto azenzayo is orientated around it. It's a lifestyle.
Azange ngayithanda mina tradition. So ule umakeza lezinto zakhe zokuqala ze-tradition is like, oh, this is tradition nyana, but hey, ifunky iyahamba right display yakho dog iyahamba. And so he made me fall in love ne-tradition, and kukuthini mina ngicabanga ukuthi ngihlotmani ngazi kakhulu na intwana ke yangelezisa
ubreakile the monotony ya dintho tsa banna because ba kenya di-jean a etsa dintho tse colorful tse very very nice.
Hey, bicycle ena man. Hey, no, I ana le rato la bicycle because any movement I etsa ke bicycle. O lo reka material ke bicycle. O tsamaisa dintho o tsamaya ka bicycle.
So we are here at Jamdo Factory Sales. This is where I source my fabrics. Recycled here from Muth Floyd. We are a bit sweaty because it's a pretty hot day, Mara. It's feeling and the reason I'm also so sweaty is because my workout jacket, it induces a lot of sweating, so so boy, no lose weight and stay in shape. Na raincoat right. So and then we're gonna show you how we make our clothes. But I think I'd like something printed this time, right?
Yeah. Check that side as well.
like he number one contender. Number one contender. Oh.
His favorite choice is amazing. It always blows me away. Like my God.
The process of making a McHale garment, it's quite basic. Starts with the idea. Some ideas, like a sketch, where you sketch, especially how it's arranged, you have to sketch so everything makes sense. But for example, for a client, it would start with me taking your measurements as a client, understanding what it is, when I understand achieve. And then from there, pattern making. I make a pattern especially for you. Only one. And we are going to start making our jackets. Now I'm gonna cut the fabric. This paper that I'm using is my patterns. So I've already gotten my model's measurements, and I've constructed a sewing pattern for him, and I'm going to cut this fabric using the sewing pattern, and then reclo tola jacket here. When you're working printed fabrics, especially striped fabrics, it's important to pay attention to the way you cut, because everything needs to be straight.
Hey, mtula sebetsa thotse job ra mlibala re a momisa a robala o tla fela mona tloja a tlhape bag day and night.
We have cut our fabric. Now we'll go overlock her and start sewing. So now we are done overlocking our fabric, and that's when I go to my machine, my sewing machine, which I call Caster, because it runs. The way it gets on the patterns, I use classic tailoring methods in terms of my patterns. So, like for this, for example, what you're gonna see is your classic waist shaping, and blazer for the suits.
He creates his own trends, and that's ilento esetenkulu leyo as a fashion designer. If awukhona ukuba ne-identity yakho, then basically ngcono uhambe wena be an accountant and follow amanye amanento, people that can live like sheep. We need leaders la ulento in the fashion industry.
Kia jacket ekopani, the pogoto, the sleeves, everything again. Now we are on to the last stage, which is zipiarona. So, must do me. I think once people understand the process of fashion design, I think that's when they'll appreciate the fashion designer more, and they'll also appreciate how affordable most fashion designers are.
In terms of the design, the business is growing. It has been growing from strength to strength.
Uthola client esaminding go tla mo Dobsonville ko studio consult collect diaparo, but you might get a client who is really busy during the week or is available on weekends, on Sundays. We are very accommodating to the clients as well. We are very open. We will go to the client, consult the client, do everything, and then even deliver the garment to you. McHale, I pride myself in my client-designer relationship and interaction. It's always about the client's best interests. So if the client is not happy, I basically did not do my job. Yeah. I believe in like going big or going home. if you decide you want to do something, you do it 100%. There's no use in being lukewarm about it. We've always wanted to open a shop. Myself and my business partners basically decided this is the right time in our individual careers to take that big leap of faith.
The name of the shop is called The Bar, the branded art room. And it's a partnership between me, him, and another guy, Elias.
Now I'm update almost every day. Klobula shop go drop somewhere go commissioner mo le klobula shop mo I'm sure since ani agiwa hona no. Yeah, and then re afa support mo I hlokante at least. Wa bona gore ke a step forward.
I've been featured by GQ Style South Africa as one of the coolest creatives in Johannesburg. I've showed at Back to the City Festival. I've been chosen as one of the designers to look out for by Marie Claire magazine, and they curated a store for me at the last Street Cred Festival. I've collaborated with Oreo to design a range for them, and I've worked on the Let Wonder Out campaign with them.
I help him out ka humu ainela dinto tse a tlo showcasang. So Gabona is very serious comes and I attend the fashion shows as well to give him the support. It was very nice. I couldn't believe it. Wa tseba ke bona le di models tse sebetsang tse apering ntho tse a di rukileng ke bona ra is really going somewhere.
It didn't just boost my portfolio, but Oreo introduced, I guess, got my career in the long run. Currently, we are working on a project, a really big project, a big career move, and it's gonna test myself and my team. It is something really exciting, and I really can't wait till le bone hore re busy kang. Re fetsa fitla re ko Maponya Mall ke Women's Day. Remona for the Joburg Shopping Festival. They are supporting local designers, and Remo, we are fortunate enough to be part of those designers. We are about to set up, and then can't wait, man. This is what I was so excited about. Like, the day is finally here. The day is finally here. So we're gonna set up right now. Nali team yak. And then I'm hang on to swap it. I'm mix it. Won't swap it. So Joburg Shopping Festival is a festival which has been going around the country and in other countries like Botswana. I was fortunate enough for one invite after working with them on the Oreo project. So it has been a very fruitful business relationship, and very happy to be here, man. So referees have set up. But final briefing here before we get the day started. Pricing for today, since it's Women's Day, we the prices just to accommodate the ladies as well. So we discounts. So the jackets are going to be $9.50. The shirts are going to go for $4, and then the pants for $3. I know you'll handle it, no merchants. Standard. It's saver fit. Sure. I have to rush off back to the studio to meet client Rona, but I just have to tend to client Rona.
So I feel I'm because not everyone but notice some young designers, especially my local. I was noticing they go for big guys. I understand. So now at least it's time to show our stuff. So it's up to them at the end but I'm not even going to potential in it because I want to be interest.
When obviously when we got the call, we were going to come and sell here. It was like a beautiful opportunity. I was excited. Think Chabli would die. Because since we keep a collection and your collection is spring summer collection for Ilendo SA Fashion Week. so khona manje khale kahle kahle ithola i-exposure ngapha eSoweto.
Hello, hello.
Hi, how are you? How much is your business for you?
It's 8, no? 9.
And so do you have a do you have a card?
There are many people who are getting interested. Simanage sibanike nje ama-website and ama-Facebook pages where to find us and where to see the clothing. Or into ezinjalo.
I love that day. I'm gonna call you for that. See you.
All right, no problem.
Mawusebenza nomuntu osebenza as hard as uLebo does, it is exciting. Le izinto zakhe azifake laphayana. Some of them are new. Some bheke emkhaphile sothenga indwangu, and I'm loving the jacket yakhona.
And the price is also nice.
No, it's not that bad.
How much?
It's going for 800.
800 rands. Yeah, not bad.
And yeah, the turnout is really beautiful. I'm loving the reception. And like people from Soweto are actually supporting. Ah, shout out Soweto!
I love this. Spring summer collect, spring summer.
So the event has been a success. Re utlwile re interactile le di-customer, re utlwile hore batho ba nahanang ka diaparo tsa rona, ba di ratile, re thotse le di-suggestion. Can't wait to give the people what they need, and it's nice knowing hore batho ba e rata ntho e etsang, ba e understand. So today has been a good day. I am happy with the Joburg Shopping Festival. I am thoroughly impressed with how my team did.
He's definitely gonna go international. Leo, it's a fact. Now, ungathanda yeke, but internationally, he has the talent. You know, he has the talent.
ngibona kude nge-fashion design showcasing all over the world ngoba futhi uphethe isiqi sase-afrika.
ya nna ke mmolakaletsa gore o ka re ka tswela pele ka mosebetsi wa hae wa tseba ya ba a well known designer, mosebetsi ya hae e tsejwe,
a be le shopo le
a
boutique
dule
ya
a
hae.
sebetsa.
What I can tell people who are involved in unconventional career paths and art forms is utlodula o kopana le di-challenge. What matters is how you react to those challenges. Understand that not everything is going to go according to your way, but when be strong enough and be mentally prepared to face all these challenges and never be afraid to ask for help. I was fortunate enough to have people around me to learn from and take in certain things. So without that kind of assistance, I don't think I would have as much knowledge and as much skill as I do. You can never stop learning. Life is a lesson, life is school. You can never stop learning.